This is an hour with the Wolfpack. Today is Friday, December 11, 2015, and today we are here with
K-Dog.
Fano.
Mike.
This topic.
I guess we'll start with the serious topic. Donald Trump, this of course is in the news. This time he's calling for an outright ban of Muslims coming into the country. And his whole rationale is the recent terrorist attack, and he's just saying, we need to check everyone and not let them in. But he doesn't understand that he's violating the Constitution of the country, which says you can't discriminate people based on religion. But all his fans are just, still seem not to mind him. He's going up in the approval rating, but it's just, he's not going to win an election if he's violating the Constitution. And even other Republicans, when it made it a point just to say, like, no, we're not for that. So I think it's going to be, looks like he finally just put...
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Did you really research it, or is this like a headline off of...
This is a headline. This is headline all over.
What research did you go into what he actually said? Because I researched it, but I'm asking you.
I heard his audio. I heard the audio.
Okay.
What did the audio actually say?
The audio was saying that we need to, after the San Bernardino terrorist attack, that we need to, just start screening every Muslim. But then he made exceptions for like sports athletes or like celebrities and sports athletes.
Nah, what he said is because they supposedly screen the people, right? But I guess right now they're not. They're just like letting everyone in without like verifying who these people are, where they're coming from. And so what he basically said was like for them to actually screen them versus not screen them.
What do you mean screen them? Like at the airport from coming here?
Yeah, which is funny. He asked you, "Are you Muslim?" And then
are you talking about refugees here?
Yeah. No, but he's saying everyone. And he's asking you religion. So the funny thing is, a lot of these people think like Muslims look a certain way or speak a certain way. There's Mike Tyson's a Muslim. Like, a lot of people are Muslims.
Right? Farrakhan's a Muslim,
right? So it's just like someone comes in, I'm into the USA, I'm a Muslim. You can't come in here.
No, his thing was to, I forgot what the system was called that they check them, but they like go through their background and see like what they're about and stuff. But basically, what was it? I don't remember what I was going to say. But.
So I have, to throw off going on to that topic, I was watching a 2020 special with Donald Trump, and then he had his...
2020 is still on the air?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that show exists.
Yeah.
I remember that in the 90s.
Barbara Walters.
She's back.
Yeah, she's still doing it.
Yeah, I remember that in the 90s.
So anyway, he's got his penthouse suite, and they're filming him in there, in his penthouse suite, and it's all decked out in gold and stuff. And, he's talking bullshit, and then they bring his wife in, and they make this grand entrance, and she's a really beautiful woman. But she can't speak worth a shit, and I don't know how that's going to look when, if he does get elected, or for the, Republican or runs as independent, how his wife's going to help him in any way with it, because she can't talk worth shit. And, like, she was looking at Donald Trump like she was, like, nervous and scared about answering any question,
So you're saying every first lady talks well, or doesn't?
Yeah, they have to. It's part of like the deal, like the.
Yeah, but they don't do anything. So.
And did you guys hear the other thing he said? I think it was on that same show or another show where he was saying that he thought his daughter was hot.
His daughter.
Did you hear that?
Ivanka?
He said something like, "I would hook up with my daughter if I wasn't her dad."
That's not what he said, but.
Gosh, I guess.
But let me.
Fano's the Trump expert.
Because he
knows every word.
He's like
my
brother about it, and he was saying the same shit, but it's not what he said. But hold on, let me go back to the other topic because I remember what I was going to say. The reason why he said basically screen Muslims and stuff is because like supposedly the statistic is like 25% of them are the radicals that just want to blow up America or wherever they're want to go into. So if you let in, I feel it's like this really high number of people that are coming in, but if 25% of them are basically just people that just want to blow up the place, that's a lot of fucking people. So that's why it's like, screen them until we figure out what's what, versus just keep letting people in and they're just going to blow up the place. So that was kind of the point that I was making.
What about the San Bernardino, K-Dog? Was that like did they work at the disability?
No, that was.
place,
I mean,
or
see,
what was
this
the
was
deal
through
with
the
that?
regional center, but these people worked for the county health department. The dude was a health inspector. He was making like 60 grand or 70.
So he was a disgruntled.
Yeah,
employee?
no, we don't know the whole interpersonal relationships, but basically they rented out a conference hall in that thing for their holiday party. So it wasn't associated with the regional center. It's just they were renting the hall out. But this dude was at the party and he came back with this chick and just blew up the place. But they're obviously
So he killed a bunch of his coworkers.
Yeah, but they're saying this had to have been planned because.
Well, I heard that this one guy. I forgot to watch the whole interview, but this guy was saying that it was like there's other people involved. They're like undercover, like people shooting. Like the shootings, like they did some of the stuff, but the majority of it was done by these like random undercover guys.
Mm-hmm.
That because so there's like this van or car that somebody got away in, but no one like followed it. I haven't watched the full interview, but the word's out there that's like kind of like a false flag type of thing going on.
Says Alex.
Well, they want
No, it says this guy who he interviewed.
They want to take away
but
our
I didn't watch
guns,
the whole
you
thing.
know. They want to take away our guns, and I'm not for it because once you give away your gun, then you know you're gonna have a guy like the police officer who's gonna have the gun, and he's just gonna walk around toting his gun around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty somewhere in the middle with all the gun control, but I just don't see how you're ever going to be able to stop people from getting guns.
Well, the thing is, like, people bring up Australia, but the thing about Australia, they just banned assault rifles, and people can still have guns. But you can still kill people. The thing is, like, it's like, why do you even ban the assault rifle? You're going to say just because it can kill multiple people? But
hold on, what is your definition, K-Dog, from not knowing anything about weapons? What do you think an assault rifle is? Like,
to me, not knowing much about a weapons, assault rifle would just be...
When you hear that?
When I hear that, it would just be like a weapon that has X amount more rounds or something. Like, there's something very powerful, I guess. Not like an old school musket shotgun, but something that has some power.
But if you
on
can
it.
still carry a handgun with you, you could probably kill a mass amount of people, right?
Yeah, you'd have to just keep loading it. But.
Well, yeah, so there's really no, like... I mean, what's the point of banning assault rifles? What are you really going to accomplish?
It's just an agenda, you know, to please the soccer moms and, you know, the liberals who go around, you know.
A lot of people know this, but the NRA, the National Rifle Association, it's like one of the, if not the most powerful lobby in Washington.
You know,
so they just tell politicians left wing, right wing, they just tell them, like, look, don't ban our guns.
I'm very disappointed right now is how there's an ammo shortage. I go to Walmart and I can't get my ammo I want, you know? And I don't understand. In America, one of the places...
Well, that's because people went into panic, right?
No, but in...
Well, that's because the government bought 7 billion rounds of ammo. Do you hear about that?
Let me talk. In America, this is a place where we get what we want. So why aren't they just opening some more factories up, hire some more employees, and make some more rounds, and sell them and make more profit?
Yeah.
Are they saying they really can't make more?
Well, is that just a factory? Like, what is it, Remington? What's that company?
Well, there's multiple
bullet manufacturers,
ammo manufacturers, but one thing, I go to the store, I can't get 22 long rifle. You know, I used to go in there and get a whole box, 150 rounds, nothing. It was like 18 bucks. Now, you know, there's like none there. You know, 9mm.
Well, because is there a limit on what you can buy? Is some dude just going in there and stocking up?
The thing, it doesn't really matter. And like, we're in a supply and demand world. If there's a supply for it, they should be amping up production.
No, I think why
that's why I don't understand.
There's not that many bullets because every time they do like the terrorist shit, like people just go buy shit tons of guns and ammo.
Yeah, and then like
so it's like a surplus of.
I'm not cool with those other guys who buy a bunch of the fucking ammo and they go resell it and being snakes. It's like, what are you doing there? You know.
But I guess I have to just go back on the Donald Trump fucking his daughter thing.
I think she's hot, man.
Hold on.
If she was my daughter, I'd fuck her.
From what I heard from the story, is he said he would. What did he say? He'd date his daughter.
Yeah, but he said something. No, yeah, but he said something about her body. I thought.
All right, no. He said like basically I'll be dating my daughter.
But isn't that like a compliment to his?
But what I'm trying to say is kind of like this. An example is it's like why? Are you saying a dad can't say anything about his daughter? I mean, if you're gonna say that's like going.
No,
extreme,
yeah, I'm right.
Is it extreme that you basically?
No, people are just
kid?
trying to spin it.
No. Let me ask you a question. Is it extreme that you kiss your kid? Then does that make you a pedophile?
Sometimes.
What do you mean? I see parents all the time. What about your kids walk around naked? Does that make you a pedophile?
It all depends on the intent or the.
Well, I'm pretty sure his intent wasn't like, oh yeah, I fucked my daughter. It was more like, oh yeah, my daughter's good looking, and it's more like a joke from what I
have you seen her?
I've seen her. Yeah,
she's pretty
tall,
fucking hot. The little 22-year-old, she's not looking hot, but his sons do not look attractive at all.
I only thought he had.
They're weird.
I didn't know
looking
he
dudes.
had kids.
But he has 4 older kids.
But my thing though,
then he has a 9-year-old with
a 9-year-old
with the.
Wow, that's funny. There's a little 9-year-old Trump walking around.
No, that's with the new wife.
Interesting.
Nah, but I'm just saying, I always hear people blow shit out of proportion. They don't look up the story.
She's from Slovenia or some shit. She's from like...
And they don't look up the story about what's actually what he said. You're blowing out way proportion, but it's like... I mean, if he said, well, I fucked my daughter, and there's
I thought you said...
And that's cool. I totally agree with what you're saying. But you're just saying like, he
No,
said
I admit, that's
like,
a lighthearted... That's a little lighthearted
about,
story that the media is probably overreacting. But I think
because I hear
his
all the
comment
time
about
now,
him Muslims entering the Middle East is going to be his downfall. It's really going to cost him.
Because there's so many people that believe in him.
Yeah, but
for saying
when there's a general election, you got to get people that are kind of like in the middle, and they're not going to vote for him.
Here's this. I was hearing that people are saying Donald Trump is running to help Hillary Clinton out get elected.
I think he really wants to win, but I think if it comes down to Trump and Hillary will probably win. Because a lot of the general public are going to be like...
Yeah, are you going to vote for Hillary Clinton?
Over Trump, I would, but that would just be the lesser of two evils to me.
But like, what's the point? Hillary's bought and paid for. You don't think Trump... He's not fully bought.
You know who Hillary's top supporter is? It's like one of the big banks. Yeah, the banks.
Yeah, they're all.
But why would you basically vote for somebody who's supported by the banks? Who the banks fuck in the ass? Versus a guy who's not supported by the banks. He might be supported by the
But he has an agenda, though, and he has his money. He's
trying
to buy.
What are you scared of him, though?
Yeah.
What are you nervous like is going to happen? You're going to get your free health care taken away?
No, I don't even.
It's not even free health care, but go ahead. What are you scared of?
I just think he's an idiot.
So he's gonna be worse than Obama, worse than Bush, worse than Clinton.
I think if you have that guy go and meet with some like foreign leaders, if they do one little criticism of him, he's gonna do the same shit like he did to that one chick. Was it Rosie O'Donnell or whatever? It's like she's fat and ugly. Like he's like a Jew. Like he's like a kid. No, I'm just saying he doesn't know how to be like a statesman. He's just gonna be.
He's a businessman.
No, not even a businessman. He's just a. He's just a character. He's like a pro wrestler.
But I want that guy.
No, that's not even. It's
just. So you're scared that
I just don't think
assaulted a celebrity.
No.
Celebrity. They're gonna assault a world leader.
No,
and like start World 10 or something. Come on,
there's a whole laundry list of things he's gonna do.
Come on,
let's hear him.
He's just gonna screw up everything.
You're crazy, man.
What is he gonna screw up? Let me hear
He's gonna basically take away taxes. He has nothing to say about it.
You have nothing to say, huh?
No. Okay, he's going to take away taxes for really poor people. If you don't make enough money, you don't pay taxes. He's going to come out with a better health plan. Because if you even know about the health plan that came out, this health plan was already there. It's just if you were healthy, you didn't have to pay insurance. Now you have to pay insurance. It makes no fucking sense. You always had free health care if you were poor. Dude, he's going to basically he's your best hope on overall. Like, who are you going to say? Barry Sanders? I know. Guys who bought and paid for by other banks. So come on, man.
All I'm saying is I think Trump, what he said, is just going to really... You guys don't think so, but just to say you're not going to let someone in the country due to religion, that's going to really
screw him up. If he fucking destroys everything, oh well, Like, it's already destroyed. It's like, what do you think? Like, fucking, there's some guy whose name is Jesus or something in the race right now? Like, do you really believe that? Like, Hillary Clinton's Jesus or Barry Sanders is God or something? Is that what you're really telling me?
No, I don't believe that.
So then why?
I just think
why
that
do you get so fixated about fucking Trump's? It's just like everyone who doesn't really look up stuff about him just says he's garbage, and I get it because it's all like a celebrity thing. But like, come on, man! Like, look what he's really trying to do. He's the only person that's basically paying to run. Who else is doing that?
None of has money to do it.
That's great. That's what this is all about. If you had money, would you run for president?
No.
You wouldn't.
No.
Well, if I had money, I might run for president.
To me, I don't envy being a president.
Well, there
it's
you go. But there's a lot of people
and I don't
out
think
there.
he doesn't. I don't think he realizes what the job.
Okay,
I think Trump's just doing it for vanity. I think he's just want to be like, I've conquered everything.
You don't think
I want my legacy to be the president?
You don't think any of those other guys?
Well, yeah, I guess you're right there. I guess they're all somewhat doing it for vanity, but
so who cares?
You don't think they think about nailing their wife
moving to Canada?
I don't care moving to Canada. But I'm just saying, the less you're bought and paid for, the better odds you have that this guy might be legit. That's all I'm saying. And you're saying like, nah, this guy's a fucking, I don't know, weird looking dude. What? It doesn't matter, but he's not really that bought and paid for. Out of all the people that's there. And he admitted paid for a lot of those people to run.
Yeah.
And they admitted that they took money from him. So come on. At least he's being honest. You're gonna hate him because of that? I'm just saying. I'll go to my topic since you don't want to, keep on going about this.
I'll have a rebuttal at the end of the show.
So my first topic will be, I was on Yahoo News, and it was this lady who basically had sex with 3 kids. I think this was like in high school age.
Wait,
the teacher, student,
Yeah, teacher has sex with students, right?
Female teacher.
Do you remember what state it was by any chance?
I don't know. It was like Illinois or some state over there.
Nah, that chick was hot. I saw.
No, they're usually hot.
Let me explain the story though. So she's gonna get 2 to 30 years in prison.
2 to 30 years?
30 years in prison.
She hasn't been sentenced
Rape
yet,
me in the ass prison, right?
Well, in lesbians it would be.
All right, so she
strap on.
So she was 36. She was pretty hot. / like okay, you can have a couple opinions about it. But anyways, so she had sex with 3 students who probably, I think their
like
age
15.
like 15, 16, and they're trying to say basically these kids are going to be traumatized so as the kid who got raped by their teacher. But my thing is like this. If you were 15 or 16, anyone can remember, but back then you wanted to have sex.
You'd be in heaven.
And if you got to fuck like an actual woman, then that's better than fucking all those chicks your age.
It would just be, you would not be damaged from it. It'd be different.
And that was my point to the story. It's like, how are you going to be damaged from that? Unless you got physically...
it would be different if it was like, okay, this is the one thing. If it was like a really fucking ugly ass teacher, and she like... Really, you took you like you're 15 and she
I don't know. Can men really get raped by a woman?
That's a big question. I don't know.
I mean, you can get seduced.
Well, that's the thing, though. Not to get too specific, though, because like if you get an erection, you're technically aroused. Yeah. Like unless they pumped Viagra in you and drugged you and jumped on you,
or gave you alcohol or something.
It's kind of like a gray area. It's like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Plus, this chick was already looking, so it's like I highly doubt that they feel like they.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just trying to get money. That's all that's about.
Well, yeah, because then after the article, they're like, "Oh, those kids are suing the school for yada yada."
But how do you feel about reverse the gender rules? How would you feel if it was a teacher with teenage girls?
If that was my daughter, I would kill her.
Would you kill her? Well, do you think those girls would be scarred, or do you think it's different?
That's the whole penetration thing, where it's like, yeah, well, if it was a dude on a chick, then maybe there was forced
I'd be mad at my daughter. I'd be like, what are you doing?
But then you can go on the even like more alternative route. Why is the guy who's homosexual having sex with homosexual kids, or vice versa?
That's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't. It was just a chick. This is what this story
All I'm saying is, if this teacher wasn't like super ugly and she didn't
exactly, if she was a beast.
Okay, this is the thing. If they're 16, if they were like 12, 11, that'd be something. But 16, you've already, your balls have already dropped.
So, but what I'm really trying to say, the argument is why does she get 2 to 30 years in prison? Like, she's probably going to get, like, in between, like, 10 years in prison for having sex with people who like probably never really got like molested or anything. I just don't understand. I get you lose your job.
No, but I've read in these stories before, and I remember going through like some article, and they showed like 20 women who have had sex with their student, and like they were all hot. There's something, but they got I think they got like a tension. I think they got like a tension, like they get something out of that younger male that they don't get from someone their age.
That's
like,
fine.
You know, like...
Because in a lot of areas, you can be 15, 16 and have sex.
Yeah.
You're an adult in some areas of the world. So it's really... It's only
all I'm saying is I don't think those kids are going to have trouble sleeping at night.
No.
If anything, they'll be
my point.
Reliving, dreaming about that, you know?
Yeah, I can tell you a story of...
Plus, you that guy that fucked the teacher.
That almost happened
That's
to
like
me.
cool points.
Yeah.
All around.
That almost happened to me. I could have fucked my teacher.
Well, why didn't you?
Fano saw her. And she was coming on to me when...
But were you 16 at the time?
I was like 17. And... Oh, what's kind of funny, one time we were...
He's probably 18 because we're a lot older.
Yeah, no...
Well, then that's different. But say you were 17.
It doesn't matter. I was in high school. And...
were you 18 when you were a senior?
Yeah, I was a little bit older.
Were you 18 or not? Yes.
Yeah, I was over 18. Yeah.
So you could have hypothetically had sex with the staff.
Yeah.
But it still would have been wrong.
Well,
correct.
I guess.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's what happened.
Crime of passion, right?
We were in her room doing, because I was like one of her favorite students at the time. I don't know why.
What class was it? Just general class?
It was like some weird health class.
And how old was she at the time?
Oh man, she was like in her late 30s probably, you know. She's pretty out there woman, you know, about reviews. And
okay, so she would have fucked like, what's your point to the story?
Oh, you know, I could see
Was
how...
she backed up in a corner? Like,
here's the funny thing is, she called me like in the summertime and tried to hook me up with one of the other girls in the class. And was like, yeah, you guys can come over to my...
She called what, your house phone or something?
Yeah, my house phone.
No way.
And she called me and was like, hey, call this other girl who's in the class and you guys can come over and like help me garden and stuff. Like, she was like facilitating us to like...
Why didn't you follow through with that?
You could like a threesome. That would be a good story.
Yeah.
Threesome, teacher and student.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually thinking about it, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, you kind of fucked.
I totally put.
You would have got like $1 million plus a threesome. That would have been like the head of the story.
Yeah.
Now I didn't see no threesomes and these people that got molested. But
oh shit, I didn't even think about it like that. I guess.
So that happened to you. Are you telling us that was the same lady that came to like my art thing?
Yeah, like I'm saying is that. I would tell on her.
So after,
was she good looking?
But no,
she was.
I don't know. I don't remember, but she was like okay. But my still thing is like, why didn't you fuck her anyways? Like after the fact.
Oh,
so
like right now? Call her right now?
Yeah, 5 years down the road, she gave you her business card. Why didn't she like just hook up there for?
I don't know. I just
and then ask her. She was trying to fuck you that back then. That's what I would do.
I just think it's weird.
I would do that.
I know,
fuck her, and then I'd ask her, were you trying to do this just for the story? Because that's a good fucking story.
She's married, though. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. Marriage, I don't fuck with that, but... Well, anyways, your turn. Your story.
Okay. So the holidays is coming around, or is. I want to ask everybody from the Wolfpack, what is their most hated thing about Christmas time? And their most joyful thing about Christmas time?
I think I touched on this a little bit on one of the previous episodes, but just the thing for me personally is just like, is what when you just going down, like I guess I'm kind of somewhat of a mall rat apparently, so I'm just like when I'm out and about.
Oh, so the miserable thing?
Yeah, you just see people like miserable fighting. I don't know, me, I just don't like the holidays at all. I'm just a summer person and a springtime person, so historically this is just like a depressing time of the year for me, but
so that's the thing you hate the most. What thing you most love about it?
Probably just occasionally just some good family bonding, like you know what actually my favorite part of the Christmas season is watching It's a Wonderful Life.
With
your family?
No, you know this is gonna sound kind of depressing.
You watch
but there's been at least
Just say, do you smoke weed on watch it? Ew.
No, I don't smoke weed. But there's this may sound kind of depressing, but it comes on every year. But there's probably been like 2 or 3, maybe 4 years of my life where I've just sat and laid on a couch by myself and like watched that.
On ABC or something.
Yeah. And this is a crazy thing. This is a crazy thing about this. This is a crazy thing. I never plan. It only comes on one time around on ABC.
Does it? It seems like it's always on.
No.
Yeah, I got
No, here's the thing though.
Wait,
This is the weird thing though. I always fucking just happen to stumble upon it when it's on, and I'm always having to be by myself, and I'm always at that time in a depressing mood, and I like
Bust out the eggnog.
it's kind of depressing. I just lay on the couch and just kind of watch it depressed, like
I think
kind of
everyone
happy,
does
and then
that.
and then there's obviously that movie he's about to kill himself, and then he doesn't kill himself. But that's like my Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
I reflect on my life.
So that's the best part.
See, it's
But it's just so funny because
I brought back
I watched that movie.
No, it's just kind of funny because I
Push
always
the
am just
ass
like randomly like, oh, like I'm kind of in this bum mood around the holidays, and I'm like, what? It's a Wonderful Life song, and then I just fucking watch it, and it's a movie that's depressing but uplifting at the same time. But that's my
So your best part of Christmas is a very depressing movie.
well, then no, but it has a happy end.
What's the movie about? I never seen
It's
it.
a lot. It's just about.
I can say I relate because I always end up watching.
It's got the great
too.
Jimmy Stewart. That actor's great.
Yeah.
It comes on one time on ABC.
Yeah.
I like that shit better than the Red Ryder BB gun. Like, I like the Christmas Story, but it's
I never
kind of
really
played
watched
out.
the-
And then they play that
Like
shit.
the Grinch?
No, that Grinch animation one's cool. But It's a Wonderful Life, definitely.
What about Elf? You like Elf?
Well, I don't even know what Elf is. Is that?
Will Ferrell?
Oh, I never saw it.
I never seen it either. The best part about Christmas, I mean, it's more from like when you're a child. I mean, at least for me, but it's like having a day. Well, first when you're a kid, you had like for me, I had the whole month off. So just having
that was always
a whole
awesome.
month off for Christmas.
Year-round school?
Or yeah, you have 2 weeks if you went to normal school. But you had the whole you had the whole time off, and you get gifts, and you fucking get to hang out with your family, and you always got something. And I was like, the time of the year you'd get something.
Yeah.
Throughout the year, you got shitted on all the time.
I remember my parents. One thing to go back to a good memory is.
But not
We
the
would-
best memory of Christmas.
No, not the best, but one of the highlights. Okay, my best memory from when I
Now
was a
you can't
kid
fucking bring up
was-
something new. I asked you. Just
was
tell me
no.
a story.
Okay, let me just finish this story.
Yeah, tell me a story.
There was freaking. I believed in Santa, obviously, and reindeers, and we would put out
Obviously.
cookies and milk for Santa, and then we put out like carrots and water for the reindeer. But like my mom
I
would.
never heard that one. Is that an Irish thing?
No.
Did you have a fireplace?
You didn't hear about leaving out shit for the reindeer?
No.
No, we lived like out carrots
Never,
and water.
never in my
But like
life.
my mom, in
In my life, I never heard
retrospect,
that.
Did you have a fireplace?
yeah, we
Oh,
did.
with the
Fucking
fireplace?
our dad, they would take bites out of the fucking carrots and shit.
That's crazy.
So like I would walk up and I'd be like,
What about
"Oh,
the water?"
Santa ate." Yeah, and I think the water would be, and I'd be like, "Santa ate the cookies," and I'd be like, "Oh, look, the reindeer," and he left some of the carrots. So it really had my imagination.
Damn, they
Oh, wow. You know what? Another thing to bring up Christmas is I don't know about you guys, but I believed in Santa till I was like. Shit, I want to say like 12. No, maybe like
No one
11.
ruined it for you yet?
Maybe like 11. My grandma ruined it for me.
Ah.
Because we had little cousins, and my grandma was like getting some presents ready, and then my...
You're fucking lying.
my grandma goes, maybe it was 10. Maybe it was 10 or 9. No, it wasn't 12.
I don't even
no,
do school
no, I think it was
So
10.
you get pubic hair? Like,
No,
figure out-
no, it was pre...
You're like, oh, I have
No,
pubic
okay, I
hair
take it
now.
back.
Santa's not
it was
real.
pre-pubic
But
hair.
he's real
It was
now.
pre-pubic hair. It was pre-pubic hair.
But like 6
But anyway,
months
my
later.
grandma was just like,
Pre-peach
my grandma was just like, oh, the little kids, they don't know that Santa's not real. And then my other sister, who was older than me, still believed me. We both started crying. But this is the funny thing. Once you find out, it's just like, it's awful feeling. I don't know how it was for you. But anyway, years
No,
later, when I was
I
like
do.
16, I had this friend, Gabe, and we were hanging out in this room. This little sister must have been 10 at the time, 9, 10, and she knocked on the door. And I was just a dick, and I was just like, randomly was like, I just was like, Santa Claus isn't real, thinking that she knew that. And then she bawled crying, and the whole family got like pissed at me.
Shit.
Because they're just like, you ruined that girl's, you know.
Subconsciously, you wanted to ruin her life, Kato.
But
Just to get back
So-
at your grandma.
maybe. But did you like?
Well, how was it for you guys? Do you remember when you stopped? You knew when you were like 5. When did you really stop?
My life's
there was
dramatic, but basically, yeah. At the time of me, like, no, it's like I knew at a very
you knew like when you were 4 or something.
I don't know if it was 4, like 6.
But you
7.
do remember a time when you thought like I used to.
I think we
make a Santa list and shit.
No, I used to do that shit. I always wanted to believe that it was real, but I knew my dad was fucking wrapping my presents and shit. So, I don't know. I would say for sure.
It is a crazy good thing when you think about it for a kid to be that naive and have that imagination.
Well, that's good though. But, you know, yeah, you were probably really pissed off at a subconscious level and fucked up someone else's life.
I felt awful, like honestly.
Yeah, they can't celebrate Christmas to their
ruined it. I ruined
can't go to
But now that girl, her name is Gracie.
She hot?
She's a stripper.
Yeah, she actually is. But
She hot?
I know he's listening to this. But anyway, now she can look back. She can look back, and she can look back now and she'd be like, that dick
You made a stripper.
I made her not believe in Santa Claus.
She's a real stripper?
No, she's not a stripper.
Hot.
No, I don't know who's listening to this. I don't want
You beat off to her? Is she in the spank bank?
Hey, this is a family-oriented PG-13 program.
She's in the spank bank.
Next topic.
Okay, so I didn't finish my side. So the downside to Christmas, though, I think when you get older, it's buying gifts. Just on the fact that I like buying gifts for people, but people in general don't like buying gifts. So they're pretty much assholes about it. So that's
Unless
always
they got a shit ton of millions of dollars. And
but I don't know people that have millions of dollars. I know people that don't have money, but they're still.
Listen, people get stressed because they're like, "Oh, I don't have any money. I gotta buy everyone gifts," and then they buy them gifts.
McGregor's going down. Oh, Silver Fox here. Silver Fox here.
What do you gotta say?
McGregor's gonna fuck Aldo up.
Happiest? I have a question for you. What's the happiest thing about Christmas and the worst thing about Christmas?
Season.
Yeah.
The happiest about Christmas, everyone's happy.
We are just talking about
honestly,
So we're happier.
So what's the
No,
worst?
you personally.
The worst thing is people that died aren't here anymore. That's the worst.
Come on, man.
That's
You want to outburst down there?
Yeah, I want your fucking
The
answer.
answer,
Not
people
the
that
genetics.
pass, they're not here for Christmas, and then your uppers, everybody's happy.
Usually people are happy. They say Merry Christmas, how you doing?
Yeah.
You go to bars, they're happy. Stranger will come up and say Merry Christmas. It's pretty good.
Alright, Mike, so it's yours then.
I think my favorite part of Christmas is being with the family. I like watching the Christmas movie with the family.
The Christmas Story?
No, we just like all watch a movie together.
Oh, just a random movie? Like,
Yeah.
We used to watch, remember Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, Home Alone. That's a great one.
He used to look like Macaulay Culkin.
Dude, that guy gets more pussy than all of us in this room.
No, he's with
Hey!
Mila Kunis. He was with Mila
You got
Kunis.
goodness pussy.
I would
Yeah.
love to be like for him for like 10 minutes to get all that
Yeah, you know
pussy
he's
back
like a
in
million.
here.
Like he off of that, he's just said he's like a millionaire.
He literally
got-
didn't like never have
But
to
you
try
saw
to
he
get
got all
pussy
in
ever again.
like crap and
I don't even think he knows
So
how
you like basically watching movies. So what's the downside of Christmas?
Fucking the mall. I fucking hate that place.
So you're basically like K-Dog.
I'm direct.
I hate them all too, but I like the
You guys should
people
go to
watch.
the mall together
I
and
like
just
the people.
hate on people for like an hour. But what do you hate about the mall then?
I hate that there's no fucking parking. The mall's packed as fuck. Everybody's stressed out. Everybody's stressed out. The mall's packed. Fuck. It's like the worst scenario on the planet.
You want to know what the worst thing about the mall being packed is? Like actually driving and you don't realize it's Christmas. You ever done that? You didn't realize like holiday seasons. You drive by the malls and yet you go off the freeway, then you like can't go anywhere because everything's fucking packed.
Well, the valley is just like a zoo.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you don't realize.
What's interesting is the
holiday
economy is kind of on the up a little bit. So there should be more shopping this year, which is so it's going to be like a zoo.
season. Yeah, but I'm saying there's no fucking. You're like stuck in traffic for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Trying to go somewhere else.
I just think Christmas can suck it. I just wish the summer would be forever.
Amen to that, amen.
Water signs, but go
Yeah.
on. Your topic. Your topic.
I just want to quickly address, we'll do a little sports. We got a big fight tomorrow in the UFC. My boy Conor McGregor fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, fighting Jose Aldo. But what's interesting?
Is your cousin?
Yeah, he's a distant relative.
K-Dog, let's hear your best Irish accent.
No, I can't do Irish accents.
Come on!
I can't do it.
Come
I suck
on!
at accents. I'm not going to do it.
Alright, so what are you trying to say?
But what I'm saying is it's interesting because I've been reading various things, and some people are saying McGregor's the underdog, some people are saying Aldo's the underdog, but anyway, McGregor's bigger and I think has a farther reach. But one thing I was reading, and this fight can go either way, but I think this is so cool, and I know this, you guys might like this, reading Conor was saying about his training. He trains like crazy. Like he not only does he do like cardio and shit, like he studies animals and shit and like animal movements and trying to mimic them, but he was saying he's gotten so much into his fucking training and trying to be the best fighter that he's lost his mind. Like he's just doing all different styles.
McGregor?
Yeah, that's what he said.
So if you had to place $1 million bet, who are you gonna pick?
McGregor. I'm going to say McGregor, but it's going to be tough. But another thing that McGregor and Aldo, they're both good strikers, but one thing I was reading this MMA expert was saying, McGregor's really good at freaking his conditioning and just like, he's like a cat. He can just like lunge. Like that last fight where that Mendes had him on the ground and then he got out of the hold. It takes so much like endurance and athleticism to be after on the ground and then just lunge up and like fight, so...
what's the question though you're asking?
No, I'm just topic. You know,
I gotta elaborate on that. I was watching Aldo's Jose Aldo, right? Aldo.
Jose. It's weird because it's Portuguese. They say Jose.
Oh, Jose
Aldo.
Okay. Jose Aldo. That cat can fight.
Yeah,
he's a good motherfucker. Yeah, he's 20. I think he's 21
like,
and 1 or some shit. But you know, he looks like a stone cold killer.
Yeah, they say he's gonna.
I think he
possibly retire. Either
he looks like he murdered some people in Brazil. He's got that look, you know. So
you see that scar? He's got the scar face.
Yeah.
I'll say this off of my psychic abilities. I want Gregor to win, but I think Aldo's gonna win. Yeah. Honestly,
I'm nervous. I told because I'm so.
I love McGregor.
Ireland, you guys don't understand because you guys are Italian.
No.
You guys don't get it.
Let me explain this. That last fight I saw him, like, he was really cocky. And he won.
Well, that's the thing, he tries to be like...
No, I never seen the guy before that fight. And, you know, like, it looked
But he fought like a warrior, though.
But he fought kind of too loose. Like, you know, he could look like it was a purposely going to lose
He
that
looked like
fight.
he was drunk when he
that's when he fights. His style, like he has this whole thing, like when he closes his eyes. It looks like he's closing his eyes.
So if he does beat that dude, kudos, like, cool man that he did it, but like in reality,
if he beats him, he's gonna be like a Kenny Powers. He's already a superstar, but if he beats Jose Aldo, he's the real deal.
He's the next coming of Jesus Christ in Ireland. Huh?
He already is kind of, but see, because you guys don't understand, you guys are like Italian Americans. I'm Irish American. Ireland's a small country.
Wait, let me rephrase this. You're not I'm not Italian American. You're not Irish. We're fucking Americans, man.
Yeah, but
I'm a
ethnicity.
Okay, but to say that,
okay, but my dad
from Italy. I came from Italy to America.
Okay, but my father's from Ireland, so I'm very socially Irish.
But you're not from Ireland.
I know, but I'm saying I know a lot about Irish culture. But I'm just saying Ireland's a small country.
Technically from San Diego.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So this is like a big deal for Ireland to be like a world champion.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
See how you know, it's like...
so you don't rock the red, white, and blue, huh?
No, I rocked both.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that about the fight tomorrow.
So, actually, I want to do a quick topic and then a real topic that I think is pretty funny. So we're running out of time. So my quick thing is like, did you see the new Batman Superman?
Yeah, I did see that.
No, did you see the new trailer?
Yeah, I did.
Well, did you see the sneak peek where Superman goes up and rips off Batman's mask?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, you talked about this last
No, I did not talk about it.
We talked about it.
But no. But basically, the trailer is Superman goes up to Batman and rips his mask off, and then basically you see Ben Affleck, but like fat. And my whole thing is like,
wait, under the armor?
Well, no, he rips off Batman's mask, and then you see Ben Affleck's
He's
face.
Batman? Oh.
Yeah, and it's like, to me, like, when I think about Batman, I'm just like, but when I see Ben Affleck, I just see Ben Affleck. So
what are you mad about in Ben Affleck?
One, he's fat in the role. That's
Well, it's
No,
not even
that's
like that
stupid.
he's like I guess
Two, hold on, I want to explain.
Okay.
Two, that is fucking Ben Affleck old being Batman, and you know George Clooney fucked it up for being old and being Batman. I want a young. That's why I like Christian Bale. He looked kind of young, but you could pick a younger guy. Like they found cool looking Supermans. Pick someone that no one knows
That
about.
Wonder Woman's
Batman.
fucking hot. Oh my god, I would love to have sex.
But
with
my
her.
point to the trailer is that it's pretty
Cool.
whack.
You're gonna be, she's actually like.
All I'm saying to the trailer, it's pretty lame, and they pull
Yeah, I
out the
didn't-
thing and see.
I'm not
Batman.
into those movies.
Like,
really
that's what
at
I see.
all.
I don't think Batman. I see Ben Affleck, and that's why I was disappointed. But I'll bring up
Wait, I want to talk about.
no. You want to talk about the trailer?
No, I want to talk about
No,
something.
that was just a quick topic.
It's a subtopic.
So my real topic, though, is I was on Alex Jones today. This is a really good story.
Mhm.
So basically, one of his topics
What's
was
Alex Jones' website?
is his website.
Infowars. Give them a
Infowars.com.
plug.
There you go, Infowars.com. But he basically put this article, and
Infowars.
it's a 46-year-old man.
46.
You listening to this? 46-year-old man
46.
leaves his wife and 7 children to become a woman/child as a transgender.
Repeat this. Sorry.
Okay, so a 46-year-old male leaves his wife and 7 children to become a woman/child. And the thing, it's a video. I watched the whole
Is
video.
it real?
Yeah,
Is this
let me-
real?
yeah, this is real. I watched the
What's
video.
your name?
I don't know, but I watched the
Is it
video.
real?
So let me explain to you. So basically, first what he did, he was a transgender his whole marriage, right? But not like fully. Had 7 kids. Then it was like, I'm gonna be full on tranny. So he became like basically a woman. But then it's like, you know, I missed my whole childhood. So now I'm gonna become a 7-year-old woman or girl. And he or she found adopted parents. So people that basically believed in the story that she was presenting adopt her as a child. And her this is crazy. And then her theory is that she got to play with the adopted parents' nephews and stuff that are like 6 and 7, have playtime, and it was like therapy because she could experience to be like a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old because she missed all that time being a
good
girl.
For her. Good for her.
So, but the argument
This
of
is really
the
out there.
argument of the whole article was about the guy was saying that like, okay, that's cool, I get that, but if this was just a guy, right, that left his 7 children and a woman, wouldn't people be pissed off? But everyone on the internet's all supporting this guy for being different, and people are like bullying this guy for being transgender or whatever, or child transgender, which I don't even really understand what the fuck this is, but people are being mad about that, but people are supporting him at the same time, but no one really gives a fuck they left his children and his wife. But if you're just a dude, you look like a deadbeat. Right?
People
Yeah.
like freaks.
So that's what the whole article was about. It's about showing like
I didn't know
this
Infowars
obsession.
does this.
Yeah, but there's this so like obsession about being transgender and everything's cool. So
People like freaks. That's all I got.
I just want to know what's your opinion on that story because I watched it. And I have an opinion, but I just want to know what you think about it from what I told
I'm
you.
just like baffled by it.
It is
like,
that
I
baffling.
don't-
You should watch
I don't
the
know.
video.
I need
It's
to watch
pretty
the video.
baffling.
I'm like just.
But here's my thing why I got kind of weirded out because at first I watched it and the video is
Is this
like,
real? By the way,
it's
it's
real.
Infowars.
No,
puts
because
fake
it's
stories
about this story because they're making a TV show about
reality,
transgenders
yeah.
because of that Caitlyn or Bruce
Well, what was
Jenner.
Alex Jones'
Man,
take on it?
I'm gonna say
I told
something.
you.
I want to say something. Let's stop this right now. I used to look up to Bruce Jenner. Okay.
I know. Back in the
guy-
day, before all this Caitlyn shit came out, this dude was Mike was just saying freaking Bruce Jenner. He was all about. Not to say like that means anything, but it's just funny.
That guy was a
that was
real
like
athlete.
Bruce Jenner was Mike's hero was Bruce Jenner.
He was. He won the fucking. He was a
Triathlon.
diathlon.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know how hard you gotta run the 100, 200 meters. You gotta
He
throw
won
a javelin.
multiple times too, didn't he?
He's still the 10th best time ever.
Oh, okay.
For the 10th
Now that we're
score.
on this,
He's in the top 10
I was
still
reading
today.
about him recently, which is kind of funny. He came out this week or last week. He was on one of the talk shows, but he was saying he's not for gay marriage, and people are just like, wait a second, you want people to respect you for being like transgender and shit, and now you're gonna like be critical, like, oh, that's between a man and a woman.
I think he's gonna turn back to a man soon.
I think he got paid to turn into a man.
Well, did he say he's still into women or what? Or
No,
He has a penis.
He's not gay. He's just
He has
women.
sex with women
He
as a
just dresses
woman.
like a woman.
Yeah.
But what's the difference between that and a cross-dresser? Or,
They fuck dudes. They fuck. They have gay sex.
But
He doesn't.
He has regular sex.
But he
with-
wants breasts and
But
shit,
no,
like
he
a
has-
lower voice.
no, no,
though.
no.
He believes he's a woman.
He's a woman
With a dick, though.
but he has a dick, and he's
attracted to women.
Yeah, and he has sex.
So
with
he's
them.
not a lesbian, though.
No, he's a man.
He's a transgender.
I don't even know if he has his ball still, but
He just has a dick. no
but I
balls.
guess your
I watched
your
a thing
penis
about
works.
that Taxi Cab.
Your penis
There's
works
some that show.
without testicles.
I've never seen Taxi Cab.
Well, anyways, I was watching recently on Taxi Cab. It's like the Taxi Cab Confessions, where they
Oh
basically
yeah, on
interview-
HBO.
Yeah,
That shit's fake, though.
but it was a tranny that got her balls cut off, and she still did all the stuff. So you can get her nuts cut
Here's
off.
my thing, and I don't know if you guys agree, or I was talking to someone about, like, I think, because actually, Fano and I have a history. We knew someone way from our past that did a conversion. But anyway, I think there's just a shit ton of people out there that are like Bruce Jenner.
Well, that's what this.
no, I'm just saying,
how
like,
is it working
I'm just
with
saying,
her?
like, if you go to like a
How was it
football
working
game,
with her?
what do you mean?
Was it weird?
It was.
Working with her? No, she basically. Well, he.
I must say this though,
No.
we worked with someone who was transgender. While they were a dude,
While they're trans,
they were just like a really suppressed, angry, pissed off
No,
person.
you know
and
what?
once they became a chick, they were
That was
happy.
your guys' version. My version of that person was he was the same as a man to a woman.
We won't say a name on the
Yeah,
show.
but it was the same person.
Did he give a woman name too? He gave up his man name.
Yeah, but we won't.
Yeah, but you know that person was all into like chivalry or was it chivalry and shit. So
into
it's kind of
Nagna
like
and
you're
shit,
watching
Japanese.
like an 1800s geisha fucking transgender experience, you know. But overall, like I still
Wait,
saw
that
the
was
same
so
person.
funny. What did you say?
1800s
Yeah.
transgender
Yeah,
geisha
like-
experience.
Yeah, that was
Because he dated another transgender.
yeah.
So that was just the other odd thing about it. But overall, I always saw the same person. I never really was like, oh, I'm seeing somebody else. Besides that one time when he went into the woman's bathroom, I was like, I don't know, man.
Whoa, he was allowed to go in there?
Yeah.
The
'cause I
worst,
accepted
though,
it. But
was-
that's just like, to me, that was like, come
Yeah.
on.
No, but all I'm saying is,
I get you on
like,
Well,
these,
like,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
get
It's like
to go
this
in
stuff
between
sounds
their
so
bathrooms.
weird. Like this stuff sounds so weird, like Jenner and this person we know. But I guarantee you, like people you went to high school with, you go to like a football game, you go to like anything, like a rave. There's like a shit ton of people
They're
like
trannies.
that. Yeah, like they
Well,
haven't came out
obviously.
yet though.
But my whole point to this,
I got a question. Now, say you know at the bar, you don't know she's tranny, right?
Yeah.
And you go and like get her, and she's like, "Hey, let's go back to my place."
Yeah.
And then like you start messing around, and then you go down to grab her cooch, and you know it's a dick.
I'd freak out and
What would
run
you
for
do?
the hills. No, I would run for the fucking hills. But it's funny you bring that up because I was discussing
Now
this.
hold on, but here's my whole question. Before you start playing with her, you know you didn't know she had balls. She gave you a blowjob. Now would you feel like okay? Would you?
I would fucking flip.
Would you feel like
I
you're
would
gay?
what would you? Hey, you feel like a Gary punch her in the face.
I'd punch you in the face. But no, and I'm gonna ask you guys this
Or
question. If you, because I talked about someone this the other day.
Would you tell
what happened
anybody?
if you had sex with someone that was a man that were a woman, and then they had a vagina, but it once had a dick, and then you find out afterwards? I would want to kick their ass. But then, don't you think that they should disclose that to you? Wouldn't you be some chick who looks hot as fuck, and then you find out, what, you used to have a fucking dick? I would fucking... But then people are like, well, that's a hate crime. It's like, that's bullshit.
Nah.
If you were once a dude, you need to fucking tell your partners.
I think it depends on your personality, because sometimes you could say you used to be mad about it. Some people...
So
would go
if this
to that
chick
extreme.
looked
I would
like...
ask you.
So
it
if there's
has
a
to be
Megan Fox. What if it was a fucking Megan Fox?
You know what?
And it was
I've
a dude
seen
before.
trannies that look like women, and I'm just like, this world is pretty deceiving. But that's why you have protocol questions before you mess
Yeah.
around with women or date women.
Okay, well I'm saying there's
How many guys have you dated?
But I'm saying there's probably
Have
some
you had a
trans.
penis
There's
your whole
probably
life?
some.
That's what we have to ask
Yeah,
nowadays.
but there's probably some.
Have you
There's
had a
probably some
penis at all?
fucking trans person out there. And by the way, but for the listeners, we're not bashing. We're not bashing on any sexual orientation. We're not hating on.
No, I'm just saying, our generation, we have to ask these questions now. Have you had a penis at some point?
Yeah.
Even though that might.
But I'm just saying, there might be some trans person that looks like freaking Megan Fox, you know, and like
it's like literally you're bizarre, and you're like, this is so weird.
Would you feel gay though?
No, I would feel fucking like I was lied to, and I feel weird as fuck.
Think, like deep down inside of you, you'd be traumatized.
Yeah.
Because like, how do you get over that? Like, you don't know who to trust anymore. That's the world you live in. You live in hell. It's very untrustworthy.
Like the thought of fucking the dude. Oh, no, I'd fucking freak out.
I just don't get.
But I'm just saying, what if you fucking? I'd be pissed off. I'd want to fucking fight the person, but then be like, no, you can't hit a woman. But like, wait, but they're fucking.
No,
it's
a dude. It's a dude. You can.
No, but if she had the surgery as a vagina, they're gonna be like, no, you assault.
It's still a dude.
I'm just saying to some people.
Well, people are. What is it?
I think if you told the cops that, they'd be like, yeah, just take off.
Yeah, they'd just be like, you keep this between us.
Take off, dude.
But I say we're not bashing anyone. We're not calling for any hatred, but
we're just saying be honest about who you are. Because if that's what it's about, if that's what the trend is about, being who you are, then be fucking honest, right? Don't bullshit.
All right, I got one. Okay, what's the best thing you like about women and the worst thing you like about or hate about women?
Best thing we've got probably be their asses, and then
No, I mean, yeah, okay, whatever. All right, go.
I don't know, like women. I guess they say there's masculine energy and there's feminine energy. I guess like in an ideal situation, like women are supposed to have that ethic of care. But then you meet a lot of bitches out there. But are some good women that.
But
just
you have
care.
to say one thing. What's the one thing you like?
Non-physical.
One thing.
Smell, the way they smell is
you said asses. So ass. What's the worst thing you like or don't like about women?
The worst thing I don't like about this is a criticism I've noticed about like women are just so hate on each other. They're so.
So you hate when a woman hates on each other. That's it. It's like the worst compliment about women.
No, I'm just saying they're bitchy to each other.
Bitchy to you or bitchy to other women?
Women can be bitchy. No, women can be.
Answer the question.
Women can be bitches. Yeah.
So,
but the question is such a broad question. It's such a broad.
Because you don't like how women hate on other women?
Yeah. No, the question is, what is the one thing you don't like
hating on you?
To you, not to anyone else, to you.
Fuck, K-Dog's pretty fucking liberal.
No, like...
Yeah, you're very conservative.
No.
That's a liberal thought.
Are you a politician? You trying to run president? Come on, man. Governor? Just
women that they lie and they're deceiving and they aren't up front. They're not up front with you.
So you hate
that they don't admit that they're in a relationship.
That happened to you all. Let's hear this.
Yeah.
No, it happened.
What happened? Let me hear it.
I'm saying that
Dish it out.
I never did. That would.
No, I'm just saying you can meet a girl and then you'll find out years later, or not years later, you'll find out. Wait, she has a boyfriend, but like she'll tell you.
While she was dating.
She'll tell you everything about her. She'll tell you all her cat's names, what color panties she wears, every fucking detail about her.
This is a story about you. Let's hear this. Come on.
No. No, I'm saying, you want my two things. The thing I like when women's ass, and then I don't like when women lie.
So you're saying that
hold on, how they hate on
hold on. What you're saying though is that somebody lied about you, about being in a relationship with you?
No, I'm saying in general. And I talked to I'm not going to name any names from people.
You're not naming names, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying,
it sounds personal.
No. I'm just saying, you talk to other girls and like,
so what is the line then? What line part are you talking about?
Line?
Yeah, you're saying.
No, I'm saying a lot of people don't.
They're
not as front that they're in a relationship. But I guess it's normal. They just want to flirt, but whatever.
Okay, so alright. That is a personal experience, but whatever, K-Dog. So
I think I go next.
You go next. Go ahead.
The best thing I like about women,
being in relationships with a woman. That's your question, right?
No, just the one thing you like. Okay, that's alright, we can do that. The best thing I like about
is being in relationships.
Whatever. It all just fucking answer the question.
I think the best thing I like about women
is what?
Non-physical.
Non-physical?
Yeah, non-physical things.
Is what? So your lines. Just tell me what you really like about a woman. Tell me. Go ahead.
Her tits. Come on.
Okay, Fox.
I'm an ass man.
I know. I said ass. He says tits.
Okay,
let's figure.
What's the worst thing? What's the worst thing?
No, you know what? I like
attitude.
how women are very, very open to like listening about whatever you want to talk about.
What's the negative?
I don't like how they say this quote. I forgive you, but I'm never going to forget.
No, they never forgive you.
Yeah,
Well,
so that
they
goes
told
about.
you the answer, then they said some shit. So you
I don't like that because I think it's bullshit. Because then you don't really forgive the person if you're not going to forget it. And move on.
All right, so my thing, I'm gonna say I would have to agree with the ass thing, but I'm gonna say a face because you can't pick a face over an ass any day.
I'd pick an ass over a face.
I know you would pick an ass over a face. I personally would not pick a fucking ass over a face.
I would honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
I know you.
If there was
I know
this
your
fucking
taste.
girl with like this not to be mean, but like a fucking pretty jacked up face.
Damn.
But she had this like
On your
really,
standards,
but she had
that's
like
crazy.
she had like a really really nice ass.
And you
If
would,
she came on to you,
and you would.
you want to date with her.
No, I would pick the girl with the ass.
You would date her.
All right, it's just my answers. So basically,
I want to kiss her ass more than her face.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to have my face more.
What's that?
K-Dog makes love in the
No,
dark.
it's not even like that.
K-Dog
You
makes
don't
love in the
understand.
dark. You make
I don't understand.
No, K-Dog, you make love
You
in the
don't
dark.
understand. You don't
K-Dog,
understand.
K-Dog, you don't fuck the
Next
face.
episode.
Yeah, you don't fuck.
Whoa, hold on. I'm
Whoa,
gonna
whoa.
ask
We're
K-Dog something. K-Dog, have you ever had sex with the lights on?
Yeah. What is that supposed to mean?
Because then you don't have to look at their face.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying an ass can go.
All right, what's my answer?
Okay, I'm saying you give her the hottest chick and she has like no ass or some ugly ass. I'm like, oh,
I'll
God.
still pick a face because that's like your girlfriend. I don't know, I can still do the face. The face is
No, I'm
more
saying
fun.
face is important. No, you're hearing me wrong now. I think now you're talking
No,
about
you're
dating. You're
right.
talking about someone to marry.
No, what the fuck is like? What do you like about women? Well, it's like a pretty broad fucking ass, but I'll say.
All I'm saying, hypothetically, you have two women here and here. This girl has a really fucking pretty face, and you're like, this girl's face isn't, but she got a really, really nice big ass.
I just
I'm
say
probably gonna
I would say I like what women have to offer through the face, not versus.
No, and
the
I
ass.
appreciate a
What's your
beautiful
biggest
face.
dislike?
So the biggest dislike.
I
you
love
know,
beautiful women's faces.
Here's my thing. It's just honesty, straight honesty. Women are never, ever honest about.
That's what I
their-
just said.
They're not
I
genuine.
just said that.
But
I
hold
got
on,
you.
I want to elaborate what I'm talking about because okay. So if you ask one, what's her past relationship? Does she have fear? Does she have all this? She'll be like, maybe no. But it's this whole game where you wait. It's all about time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you end up finding out she has all these issues. All I really ask for women is just be fucking honest up front. Tell me all the issues you got. Tell me how you really feel about myself. And I should tell the same about how I feel about you. And it should be vice versa, because that's being a
Well,
good
here's the
about
thing:
it.
is if they really like you, they don't want to expose how much of a weirdo they are.
But
They
that's
basically want to
not a woman
you.
I want to date. I want to date a woman who's super honest about who she is, what she's about, and how she lives her life. That's
In closing out, I just want to hit on. I want to send out.
What?
Some of you out there might be fans of his music, but Scott Weiland from the band The Stone Temple Pilots died, and that was a band I listened to a lot when I was a teenager in high school, and I haven't listened to it in years, but they had some really good talent, really good
What's
songs.
the band called?
Stone Temple Pilots, and he was also in this shitty band called Velvet Revolver, but he did some really good solo stuff. He had a really good voice, and he was 48, and he had on and off issues with heroin and drinking, and they haven't done the autopsy yet. But what I think is totally lame is his ex-wife, who wrote a book about how fucked up their relationship was when they were married just to make money. She came out and said, "Oh, don't pray for him. He was such a bad father." It's like, maybe it's like, don't fucking... Why put that out in the public?
love his music.
Can I ask you a question? Are you saying you love the guy or you love the music?
No, I don't. I'm saying he was very talented. I
Well,
haven't
you didn't
listened to
know
him
the
in
guy
You love
years.
the music.
Yeah.
So why are you discrediting what she's saying? As the
I'm saying,
person?
why does she need to do it in public?
Because she was fucking married to the guy and had a kid with him.
Yeah,
That's her
but-
opinion.
Okay.
But
Well, I
she's
guess
not
you're on her
saying
side.
hate his music because I
No,
said
but she's
so.
saying, I don't know. She just really buried him. Maybe he
I
wasn't.
think
Maybe he
you're
wasn't.
taking it way
Dick.
too
Maybe he was an
personal.
asshole. But
And you didn't do your research, so you don't know.
No,
if
no.
he's an asshole.
no, he was an on and
Just
off
like
drug.
his
All I'm
music.
saying is, rest in peace, Scott Weiland. You were a talented dude.
Did he write all his own music?
Yeah, he did. He was
Okay.
a really good singer.
What's your
Well, you
favorite
just-
song?
I like the song Vaseline. I like the album.
About jerking off?
Yeah, of
Is
course. Yeah, no. I like the album Tiny Music from the Vatican Chapel. I believe that's what it's called. he also had some good solo shit. It's just weird, like, you know, he was 48.
But let's separate what you just like the music versus the guy. Or you're actually saying
Of course, he likes the music.
Yeah, I don't know the guy personally. I'm just saying it was weird. His
personally.
wife buried him. His ex-wife. Like, he died, and like 2 days later, she's like, don't romanticize him. Don't. He was a horrible father. And it's just like,
Probably was.
well, maybe. I'm just saying, okay, but that just shows what kind of character she was. She writes a whole fucking
obviously
book
she married
about
a
her
drug
private
addict and wrote a book
relationship.
about having a kid with them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
So,
like,
obviously.
Why write a fucking book about it? Why?
Because she wants money, dude.
Yeah, but that just shows her character. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's fucking.
okay, here's the other. Maybe he was a fucking.
Shame!
Maybe he was an awesome dad. Maybe she's a fucking crazy bitch.
So yeah, I'm not justifying that she's crazy.
So that's all I always say.
That's
Rest
just
in
her
peace,
opinion.
Scott Weiland. I've been listening to your music lately. I hadn't heard it in years, and it's good stuff.
Is there?
Oh, and also, I just want to say, shout out to our listener in Greece. We're a new show. Stick with us. I know there's only a few of you out there.
Much
but
love.
we're working. We're going to make it better. So just stick with us, and we're just going to talk about all sorts of things.
I got one more thing. K-Dog, how much money is Star Wars going to make this week?
I don't know money figures for movies, but I'm going to say $1 billion. Like I don't know how much movies make. What did make? What's a
Probably,
record?
I think
It's 100 million?
No, it was over like what? No,
In a
it was
weekend,
like
though.
500.
What's the hot?
The actual
You know what's
movie.
fucking weird? And I thought this movie was crap. I didn't like it at all. Was fucking? I think Avatar broke the record.
Yeah,
I don't like Avatar.
was
I don't
good.
like. I don't like movies like
when you
that.
first watched it,
No, I didn't like it.
did you watch it after people talked about it or before?
No, I just don't like movies like that. Like I'm just.
I don't really.
I wouldn't watch it again, but
Yeah,
I watched it a couple times.
I can, that's not my thing.
You didn't think
I'm
that
just,
was a
it's
good
not my
movie?
thing.
What is
No,
your kind
I
of
was
movie
bored
then,
during
man?
it. I'm not a big movie. Okay, my movies
Nah,
like
you're
I always
like
said
gangster,
Goodfellas. I like Goodfellas.
You like gangster movies?
Yeah, I like the Godfather movies. I like.
Casino?
Oh, I love comedies. I like comedies.
So you got bored of Avatar because of what?
Because it's just like fucking in the jungle and there's fucking blue shit and like little jets flying to the trees. I just can't get into that. And I know there's supposed to be lessons about
Did you know what it
humans.
was about?
No, but I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah, you're not like one of those
I'm just not in
5
the
second attention span people.
No, I'm just not.
Yeah.
That was a
Sorry.
3-hour movie.
I'm just not. I can't get into movies like that.
So why do you watch it? Why don't you walk out?
Because it's just like I don't
So
know.
you like watched it and like didn't?
I think I watched like 30 minutes of it and I was over it.
I can see you can't sit for fucking 3 hours.
No, I can't. I can watch.
Bullshit.
I can watch freaking.
Did you watch Batman 2?
Yeah, like I like movies. I'm just very.
You
critical.
literally
You
moved
don't
like 10
sci- you
times
don't like
since you've been
sci-fi.
right
It
there.
seems like you
Yeah.
don't like sci-fi. 'Cause you hate Star Wars.
No, I don't like sci. Yeah, you're
You
right.
hate
I don't like
Avatar.
sci-fi movies.
I mean, do you hate The Matrix?
No, I like The Matrix.
Okay, but that was more like
What
action.
about 1984?
sci-fi.
You like that one?
I read the book. I never saw the movie.
Well, you probably hate sci-fi. I'm imagining.
Yeah, I like comedies.
What about Total Recall?
That was cool.
I watched it yesterday and I thought of how fucking cheesy it was.
Yeah.
Now I'm older, I'm like, damn, this is
All that shit when you
this is
go
a fucking
back.
cheesy movie.
All
All the
those
shit
shit
is
you go back.
dope.
You know what's weird? I don't like Back to the Future. I don't like that movie.
You know, I never really got into it either. I watched
People
it.
like obsessed with that movie.
You know,
I don't like it.
you were gonna talk
hold on.
shit, but I thought the new Star Wars was better than the old one.
I'm gonna say this: the Back to
Boom.
the Future is you can watch it. It's not horrible. Where you're like, I gotta go watch it with the family.
1 and 2 are good. I don't like.
I just
3.
can't. See, when I was a
I'm
kid,
not
I
even
was
a
just.
fanboy about it.
Well, yeah, like when I was a kid, I was just into wrestling and violent gun shit. So if you showed me something like that, there was no wrestling and there was no guns in it, I was like, I can't get
It's
into
pretty
it.
like disturbed childhood.
Like, honestly,
People are dying or getting slightly
body
beaten
slam.
up.
That was all the shit
Yeah,
when
I don't want to see
that was
Borderline
90s.
homosexuality wrestlers are.
No, wrestling's just like.
Guys running around in tights all buff. That's not pretty gay, huh?
That's what some people choose to look at it that way. I look at it as like it's like UFC, but it's a little more over the top.
I don't know if they're. That's like comparing apples and oranges, K-Dog.
No, I mean it's in a ring. I know it. No, I'm saying a lot. You know this thing like Rousey. A lot of people in UFC were wrestling fans, so it's like a natural extension.
I don't know
You're a
why
wrestling
people
fan, and
think
then you
she's
become-
hot. She's not hot.
Inserting lighting and you know.
No.
When the fucking lights are off.
She just looks like a white trash chick. You know, no beauty in her.
So, let's close it out.
Alright, we're gonna close it out. This is December 11th, 2015.
And
This
just
is
look-
Mike.
K-Dog, and look out for special guests in
Fano.
the next few weeks.
Yeah, hopefully we have some more guests.
Yeah, I hope Big Al comes on. We love
And
you, Big Al.
hopefully this has been recorded.
So, that's it.
That's it.